Start with opening remarks from head coach.
No, it was a it was a big challenge for us. As you can see, you're playing against world class players, two world class teams in each half, really. So uh, it was a brilliant occasion to play. You could feel the buzz in the air, the supporters. We now experience what a sold out Drive Pink feels like. And I think from playing point of view, the game was always just going to be for us something for us to really enjoy, and we got a lot of young players in there that would have taken away some real valuable experiences about the level that you need to be at to play at the top level. I mean, DeAndre's played at the top level, but we've got players that want to go to World Cups, playing Champions League, etc. And they've experienced tonight what the best do, and I thought it was a brilliant learning experience for us all. It was difficult. We had to dig in. We had to fight. We had to accept that they were going to have a lot of possession of the ball, and really to keep it to 6-0 was probably a real positive for us. So we go again Saturday. New York City now is our most important game, but tonight was a brilliant experience for the whole of the football club, and it's a great learning experience for everyone in the team, and everyone got onto the pitch that we wanted to, got valuable experience, and they will have learned an awful lot.
We'll get started with questions now. First, Michelle Kaufman, then Jose.
All right, thank you. DeAndre, can you just describe, since none of us have ever played against Barcelona, and nor will we ever, what does it feel like to be out there playing against them? And what is it that they do that makes other elite athletes look, regular compared to what they do? What is it that they do?
Yeah, I think they just play really well together. Their movements are pretty hard to track. They can, mix up teams a little bit defensively. And then obviously there's world-class players. So, when you have that many world-class players on the pitch at one time, it's always going to be difficult. And they just keep pushing you back further and further and further until, even if you win the ball, you try to get out, and it becomes difficult to get out. But again, that's why they were the best teams in the world. And, they do that to opponents in their own league. They do that to opponents in Champions League. So again, I'm proud of the guys for how we fought tonight. And like Coach said, now the most important game is Saturday.
Next question, Jose.
Thank you, Rafa. My question is for Phil. Phil, what's your assessment on Harvey and Romeo, players that haven't gotten an opportunity at the MLS level but get to play against Barcelona? It's an even bigger stage for them. What did you think about them?
Well, I think we put the two boys on at wing back, and you say that the first thing that you measure is temperament. Have they got the temperament to play in this game? I think both of them did, and I was super proud of them both. Romeo only got on for the last 5 or 6 minutes, so it's difficult to, but they'd earned the right to get on. All three of them showed really good temperament, and. I think tonight we learned an awful lot. We call it an individual development programs in our football club where everyone has their own sort of like plan to how to get better. And tonight I said to them all, go home and look at your individual development plan and say, right, what do I need to add, or how much harder do I need to work to get to the level of this game tonight, to be able to possess the ball, to keep up, to have speed. And I'll make example to DeAndre. DeAndre showed tonight that he can play at that level. There's probably 3 or 4 others that could play at that level. When Pozuelo gets the ball, you say he's got time on the ball, whether he's playing Charlotte or Barcelona, that tells you that these players can handle it, got the temperament, got the physical attributes. And we've got a group of players that now need to get up to that level, which I think that's what I say, that they're all going to go home tonight, and we're going to see massive benefits in this football club for their development. And if they don't develop, then they're not the types of characters that we want in this football club. But we believe in these players that they will. And in life, you sometimes get a real experience that changes your life, whether that's on and off the pitch. And tonight could be life-changing for a lot of our players.
Next question, Ian.
Phil, when you talk about those teachable moments that you can get from a game like this and the individual program that you have, are you teaching more towards what the players could have done better to improve, or are you looking more at like what Barcelona was to able to exploit one-on-one matchups throughout the game? Like, what percentage would you say is it what Barcelona did well, or what you guys need to improve?
Well, for instance, if you've got 1v1 defended on your plan, you've got to be able to defend 1v1 against Rafinha, Ansu Fati, Aubameyang, Memphis Depay. So when you're doing 1v1s in training, now I've told them that you've got to be able to do 1v1s in training to prepare yourself for this. You know, when I was playing and DeAndre was young, you prepare yourself for these moments. DeAndre's preparing himself to play in a World Cup. So to play in a World Cup, you're going to have to do things better every single day and improve every single day. So we knew it was going to be one of those experiences tonight where they were going to be probably at another level. But you're talking about the best players in the world. And we want our football club to produce really good players to go and play in the biggest stages in the world. So, like I say, when they go home and look at their individual development plans tonight, I think they'll all be sharpening their pencils and really focusing on, this is why we ask them to do an extra 20 minutes every single day. Extra 20 minutes every single day to improve, to get them to that level, not to play against an MLS team, because a lot of them can play against MLS teams. It's to play at the top level and where they want to go. So it's what I did in my career. It's what DeAndre's done in his career. And that's why we could play at this level. And I think tonight's a great example of the work that's required. Think about the physical attributes that's required, the technical attributes, the tactical attributes that's required. Do you know what I mean? If you leave a space, they'll go into it. If you leave your distances too much, they'll punish you. That's top level football. And that's where we want to get to.
Last three questions, Franco, Hailing, and Mauricio.
Phil, yesterday you talked about wanting to be competitive in this game, and obviously friendlies are not about the final result, maybe more so about the performance in it. What's your analysis of the performance put forth by Inter Miami? Does a result like this as a competitor, does it sting, even though it's a friendly, or it's just a learning experience and you move on?
It's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable to lose games. It's not enjoyable to concede goals. But we have to have a reality of what was on that pitch tonight. There's got to be a reality. You know, you look at their sporting director, who I know who used to be my roommate, Jordi Cruyff. Their front six is probably going to be the best in the world this season. Lewandowski, Rafinha, Ansu Fati, Aubameyang, the best in the world. You're talking about the best in the world. So for us to compete tonight was always going to be really, really difficult. But we competed. We tried our best. We never quit. We never stopped running. This is what the characteristics of our team. That's the identity of our team. So that's the reality, is that we're playing against the best. And that's why it's such an enjoyable experience and learning experience for us.
DeAndre, for you, you're a player who's played with a lot of these guys at the top level. How proud of you of your team and some of those young guys who got out there, and what were you, I guess, impressed with your team today?
Yeah, I was extremely proud. You know, it's never easy knowing that you're going in playing against those type of players. I think, you know, sometimes you can get in your head before the game even starts, just from, you know, watching them previously. And a lot of the players that we played against, a lot of the players that were playing tonight, they grew up, you know, idolizing those players. So for them, it's a amazing experience. But, you know, I thought especially the younger players, I thought they did well, and it's a great experience. I know, for me, one of the things when I was growing up, and even when I was a little bit younger professional, was you have to get exposed at times to grow. So I think we did get exposed tonight, and you can see there's certain trends, you know, within the MLS games that we have problems with, that got exposed even more tonight because we're under a microscope and we're playing against a top team. So now we know exactly what we have to fix, and at the end of the day, we take the experience and grow from it. And, you know, there's nothing better than growth. So, like I said, it's a great experience for everybody.
Last question, Mauri, on the Zoom.
Hi, a question for DeAndre. What can you say about the fans tonight and the passion that they showed exists for the sport in South Florida?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was, you know, like Coach said, it was amazing to see Drive Pink full, and you know, hopefully we can get that for some Miami games. You know, because the support, you know, whether it's for Barcelona or for us, we felt it tonight, and it was loud, as electric, and it made it really enjoyable to play.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.